Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. This is the Bargains by Belle auction, and I'm your hostess, Southern Belle. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. My day is always better when I log on to be with y'all. Thank you ever so much for giving me the greatest gift you can, your time. After all, time is the one thing that we don't know how much we have. We can't exactly make more, so we've got to be a good steward of that. So let me start by saying hello to some of the people in the chat. Hello to my moderator, Lisa M. Adventure, and Amy, who's your diver. I see we also have Jim Swartout and hopefully his lovely wife, Catherine Mary, in the chat. And hello to Jennifer Chesney. So good to see you, sweetheart. Okay, well, let me go ahead and make some channel announcements. The first announcement is that I have a poll posted on my YouTube community page, as always, and voting is neck and neck this week. Clearly, y'all weren't interested in Bling by Belle, but that didn't hurt my feelings. However, it is neck and neck between snacks and Easter egg extravaganza. So if you haven't already voted, with the voting being so close, make sure you vote because it could go either way between snacks and Easter. So I can't wait to see how the voting finally ends up. I'm trying to wait for a clear winner to call it and to have Danielle make the thumbnail. Kathy, so great to see you. Okay, so that's the first announcement about the poll. The second announcement is that tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we're going to have another Bargains by Belle auction. Now, we've had a few Sunday auctions. This Sunday, however, I'm not going to be able to have a Sunday afternoon auction. So that's why the thumbnail has been taken down. We will be back with auctions on Monday and Tuesday, though. So looking forward to that. So in case anybody new is in the chat or is watching the replay, let me tell you how this works. So if you've never been here before, go ahead and fill out the registration form. The registration form lets me know where to send your invoice and where to send the items you win. Once you have filled out the registration form, then you can bid in numbers in the chat. Hi, Shelby. And I do ask that you bid in numbers. That way we know you are bidding. And I want to let everybody know that bids are real. You are obligated to pay for everything you bid on. All sales are final. The only time you can retract is during the auction. And all items are as is and where is. Brandon, did y'all see this gorgeous thumbnail Brandon made tonight? Thank you, Brandon, for a gorgeous thumbnail. I really appreciate it. And I think green is his favorite color, if I recall either him telling me or his Aunt Lisa telling me. So we may see more green thumbnails if that's his favorite color. And I just love the swirl of the fabric. Okay. So you may have noticed that this is another $5 Friday. So it's going to work just like where every item is going to be $5. The way we're going to work Bonanza is it will be 5 items for $5. So it kind of works out to the same dollar, but we get to stick with the same theme. So it will be 5 items for $5. And sometimes it's a little hard coming up with something you might want 5 of. And somebody emailed me during the week asking how gifting would work. because she said, well, can I like buy 3 and gift 2? Can I buy 4 and gift 1? Do I have to pay shipping? And I thought, this is a great teachable moment. Other people may have the same question, so I want to go over how gifting works. So, if you are gifting that grandma who lives across the country who is not in the chat, you are always going to have to pay shipping. Anytime you gift somebody who isn't in the chat, then you're going to have to pay shipping. When somebody is in the chat, if they have a box already coming, then I can just throw it in their box, easy peasy, no worries, no shipping. But you never really know unless you're just watching with an eagle eye who has a box coming and who doesn't, which is what makes it hard. That's why sometimes in the chat, people will say, do you have a box coming? Do you have a box coming? Because especially if it's somebody with a birthday, if it's a moderator, just like people will tip their server or their barista or the lady that cuts their hair, sometimes people want to gift a tiny little something to a moderator. So therefore, y'all don't hesitate to ask each other if you have a box coming. Most people in the chat do, a few people don't. So if a person doesn't have a box coming, then I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to pay shipping. And I realize nobody wants to pay $5 of shipping on a $1 item. So I realize people try to be very careful about what they gift. But I just wanted to let you know how shipping was going to work. Okay. So let me also tell you how payment is going to work and how shipping is going to work. So the methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees, and PayPal charges fees and even fees on shipping, but I do accept PayPal because PayPal is the software by which I make the invoices. PayPal is also the way that I can accept your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, your debit card, your bank card, Venmo, and even a few I've never actually heard of. So, those are the methods of payment. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS, also known as the post office, to get you the lowest discounted rate. Those rates are based on the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, and also based on the dimensions of the package and the weight of the package. The bidding increments for this auction will be a low $1 increment, except during this first round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza, in which case we are going to plummet the starting bid to just $1, and we're going to plummet the bidding increments to just 50 cents. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. So let's see who's ready to begin. If you would, please, oh please, go ahead and click the thumbs up for me. Also, click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and anything else you have. And as soon as Lisa's ready, we're going to begin the Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And since this is $5 frolic, it's going to be 5 for $5. And I've got 3 different choices. Let me show you the choices. First, I have a chocolate rose. And yes, these come in a little gifting box. And they have somehow made a chocolate shaped rose, covered it in red foil to it and somehow attached it to a stem. It's a lovely gift item. Then next, in the bigger box, I have a Happy Valentine's box of candy. This is kind of a no-name type of candy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's an Elmer's. It's an Elmer's, and you'll see it includes a caramel, a strawberry creme, an orange creme, and a cocoa truffle. And then in the name brand, I've got Russell Stouffer's. It's a little smaller, but it is name brand. So, and these are vanilla crumbs in milk chocolate. So 3 different types, 5 for 5. And in this middle one, I'm showing one that has 2 pretty roses on it, but I want to let you know that each of the boxes are different. This one has a monster. This one says Happy Valentine's Day. This one has a pretty little smile. So if you want a particular one, let me know. This one has some X's and O's. You're out of this world. Can you tell about a case of these? Happy Valentine. Oh, I showed that one. Here's one that says you're a rock star. So lots of different types. So if you have a particular one you want, oh, for the golfers, this one looks kind of like a golf ball. So who has a sweet tooth tonight? Who's ready for a little chocolate? After all, you can eat Valentine's chocolate anytime. Okay. Any interesting? And the great thing about these small little hearts is it will help you with portion control. Later in the auction, I'm going to have some big hearts. However, it's kind of hard to stop yourself once you get down into one of those big, big, big chocolate hearts. Okay, any interest? Okay, we're going to pass on these then. And if for some reason somebody wants to buy one singularly, y'all can email me about it. So I realize maybe nobody wants 5. Okay, well, while we're talking about candy, let me go ahead and show you some of the big ones that are going to start off at 5. So we've got this huge one right here. If you like Russell Stouffer's, here's a Russell Stouffer's one. And you'll see this is an assorted chocolate. So you'll have both milk and dark chocolate. And then last but not least, if your favorite brand is Whitman Sampler, oh look, these were $12.50, but I'm starting them at $5. So we've got 3 different brands. We've got Russell Stouffer's, we've got Whitman Sampler, and does this one have any brand to it? I don't see that this one has a brand. Okay, looking for $5 for these big boxes of hearts. After all, if you didn't receive one, or maybe you've already gobbled it up, you can give yourself one tonight or give yourself another one if you've already eaten it up. Okay, any interest on the chocolate? Maybe y'all are all just waiting for the snack theme, which, according to Shelby, is just a teeny tiny little bit ahead in the poll. If so, we'll be having lots of chocolate then. Okay, last call. All right, let me clear this away. Okay, next for $5. I've got some sparkly necklaces, and these may remind you of your favorite pets. So I think we've got a Chihuahua, or maybe it's a little terrier, and then maybe a Doberman pinscher, a teddy bear, and I'm not quite sure what the dog with the ears flapping forward is, but these all have gorgeous crystals. They are sparkly. So, looking for $5 for choice. These all have a lobster claw clasp and an extender on them. After all, when you go out, if you can't take your pet with you, here's a fun way to hold that pet near your heart. Or great for somebody who isn't up to the challenges of having a pet, but still is a pet enthusiast. Just $5 and sparkly and gorgeous. All with paved crystals. Thank you, Amy. And if y'all are watching, make sure to say hey in the chat. Saying hey and chatting doesn't cost a thing, and it's fun to be social. There's Maria. Everybody welcome Maria to the chat. She's in for 5. Anybody want to go up to 6? So glad you're here, Maria. Well, let's go ahead and count this down and keep it moving. I also think this is a great gift because maybe one of these looks like the pet of your friend. How great to surprise a friend with a necklace that looks or reminds you of their sweet little pet. Okay, we are sold to Maria. Everybody congratulate Maria. Let's see which one or one she picks. I love that some of their little ears go up and some of their little ears go forward. Super cute. Okay, she is going for the Chihuahua. Okay, anybody else? Okay, let me show y'all a few more. Okay, next I have this cute little panda. Look how sweet this panda is. So that'll be the first choice. Second choice, look at this sweet little kitty. Just darling. And third choice will be man's best friend. And these are all silver tone. These all have lobster claw clasps. In fact, you can see them right over here. And they all have extenders as well. So a cat, a panda, and a dog. Still looking for $5. Why? Because this is a $5 Friday. Right. It's funny that y'all both have chihuahuas. Maria, do you mind if I ask what the name of your little chihuahua is? I'm so glad that y'all are dog owners. Nice. To anybody new who is watching, I should add this to the beginning to let y'all know that my house is smoke free, pet free, and child free. Okay, last call on these necklaces, the cat, the panda, and the dog. Okay, we will pass on those. Next, I've got some earrings. Now, these are two totally different types of earrings. The first little button earrings look like Van Gogh's painting entitled Starry Night. I may need more light. Let me see. Oops. Yes, more light's going to show it off better. Oh, good night, Brandon. Thanks for coming and thanks for the beautiful thumbnail. So we have Starry Night made into earrings. And then I've got these beautiful faceted earrings in an ombre of colors. You'll see some blues, some purples, pinks, reds at the eye of color. And here's the back. They are faceted and gorgeous on both sides. These are finished with a French hook. These have a shepherd's hook. So looking for $5 for your choice of the ombre right here or the Van Gogh Starry Night. totally different types of artistry, and yet each beautiful in their own way. Maria's in for five. Anybody for six? Or second choice? Okay, we are sold to Maria. Let's see if she's going to go with Van Gogh's Starry Night made into earrings, or if she's going for the faceted omelet. She's going to take them both. Excellent choice. Okay, next I've got some bracelets. Here is the first bracelet. Oops. Let me see if that'll do better. Yeah. Okay. $5. Why? Because it's $5 Friday. We've got some turquoise, and look at this beautiful setting with all of these leaves, or maybe they're feathers. Not quite sure. This one has kind of a Native American design to it, or a Southwest design to it. And you can see it's a cuff bracelet. It's nice and thick. And you can adjust it if you want to close it in a little more, or you want to breathe it out a little bit more. So looking for $5 for choice. This is the first choice. Okay, if you want one that's a little bit more dainty, this one is a little thinner of a bracelet, but it's got two chunky sides to it. So you've got a big flower on this side and a small flower on this side. Actually, these might even be cute worn together. And the third choice for you dragon lovers. This one is gold and bronze, and you'll see these dragon heads. So these are your three choices. I'm not doing a very good job. All three of these at the same time. So looking for $5 for choice. These are all adjustable, so they're going to work for anybody. It's just a matter of whether you have the dragon heads this close, maybe the flowers are this far apart. So you can push them together, pull them apart. They're going to work for everybody. And they each have their own beautiful design. So looking for $5. I have two of the floral one right here. All the rest are just one. Okay, any interest? All right, we're going to pass on those. Okay, next, let me show you some rings. So I've got some pretty butterfly rings. Now, I was supposed to show these at my wings auction, and I just did not get to everything. No matter how much time I have, I just don't seem to get to everything. So let me measure these real quick because I know y'all want to see, is it going to fit me? This first one is a size 8. The second one is a size 9. And the third one is a size 8. Although it is adjustable, this last one, but it's sitting right now at an 8. So let me give you a close up of these rings. So these have beautiful white enamel work and blush crystals on them. I need more light. And once again, here it is. The only difference is the size in these two beautiful butterfly rings. And then here in the men's ring, you've got the scary dragon. And look at the citrine eyes, very menacing. So looking for $5 for choice butterfly in a size 8, butterfly in a size 9, or mostly adjustable dragon with citrine eyes in a size 8. And I think that dragon one would be a great pinky ring for a man. Okay, any interest in the ring? Maria's in for 5. Okay, anybody for 6 or second choice? Otherwise, Amy's going to count this down. Okay, we are sold to Maria. Let's see which one or ones she picks. Thank you so much. Everybody congratulate Maria. The one in the middle. Okay, great choice. All right, anybody else? Okay, let's move this aside. Next, have y'all heard about silicone rings and watches? I have a brand new silicone watch here. You know, a lot of times people don't want to wear their good watch when they're going to work and when they're going to a farmer's market. What if it gets scratched? What if it gets taken from ring? Or they'll wear just so push the button right here and look, it lights up. It got a nice digital reading. So this is especially good for younger kids that may not be great at telling time. Older adults that might have a hard time seeing. Look how big and clear the numbers are. So, oh, welcome back, Lisa. So it is beautiful in red. You'll see it is totally adjustable here. Brand new. So I'm looking for $5 for a silicone watch. Digital, nice big numbers. Okay, anybody for $5? This is a great for people who might be an auto mechanic and their watch might get dirty, or maybe they work in culinary. Once again, jewelry might get dirty. So lots of uses for silicone rings and watches. Okay, we're going to pass on that. Next, have you ever had to try to fix some jewelry? Maybe a jump ring gave way and the pendant came off. Well, it takes special findings and it takes special tools. So my mother had this little fix it kit, and I'm selling it off now. Don't ask me what all the names of the little digits and findings are. $5 because it's $5 Friday. You get all the findings, you get the tool. So great to keep in your purse in case something happens, or maybe you have some jewelry mending to do around your house, or maybe you're thinking about trying to even a business. And this is a specialty size little tool that would be in a tool chest. Okay, Amy's bidding. Anybody want to bust? It's a one and done. There's no multiples. If not, Lisa's going to count this down. Or Maria, Heather. Okay, we are sold to Amy. Thank you, thank you. All right, next I've got this huge bucket of what they're calling. It's made by the snack company Oots. See if I can get the whole thing in the frame here. Push it this way to get it. It is huge. It is, here's my ruler, by the way, so you can tell it is giant. It is white cheese snowballs, and this is 1 pound 7 ounces. So not just a pound, no, 1 pound 7 ounces. So looking for a starting bid of 5. So huge tub of Oops cheese snowballs. I only have 2, Lisa. Just If you've ever been eating cheese balls and thought, well, my hands are orange, or why is it all orange? Wouldn't it be prettier if it were white cheddar? Here you go, some shirt by a great company. I only have 2 of these. Looking for $5. Last call on these. One of the things I love about this big bucket is it just twists off. You can eat what you want or pour what you want into little cups or bowls for everybody. And then you just put the top back on it. So you're not having to divvy this up into baggies or anything. I love it when there's an actual lid and top. What is the sodium? Okay, let's see. Well, okay, here it is. Let's look. Sodium. The sodium is 13%. Calories, 150. Lisa's in for 5. Looking for 6 for second choice. I only have 2. Okay, Amy's in for second choice, but I only have 2. Lisa a lot of times will buy one for she and Mike and one for her parents. So I don't know if there's going to be a second choice. Well, let's count this down. Okay, we are sold to Lisa. Lisa, do you want one or both? One or both? Okay, so that'll leave one to Amy. Great, both of you get one. Love it, love it. Couldn't have worked out any better. Okay, speaking of really big packages, I've got this huge bag of cereal. You'll see, here's my ruler. It is way longer than 12 inches, and look how much is in it. It is 36 ounces. That is 2 pounds and 4 ounces. 2 pounds. So not 10 ounces, not 12, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So, and not only is it one of those kinds that just has flakes, no. It has oats. It has honey. It has all. So you're getting expensive nuts in this bag. And don't think anybody cares about the sodium. It's only 135. So 36 huge ounces. And it has oats, it has honey, it has almonds. And almonds are expensive these days. So looking for $5. And the bag does have a resealable on it that makes it super simple. That way you're not having to put it into a canister or Ziploc bags. Okay, Amy's bidding. A nice healthy cereal, and it is naturally sweet with the little drop of honey and the almond. And I have 4 of these available. Okay, we are sold to Amy. Let's see how many she wants. 1, 2, 3, or all 4. 2, please. Okay, anybody else? And everybody congratulate Amy. Any other interest? Okay, next I have some Dove chocolate. And you'll see this is the large bag. I love that Dove actually labels theirs and large. That way you know. This one is dark chocolate and almond. And we all know dark chocolate is full of antioxidants, and it's the healthy kind of chocolate. You'll see it looking for $5 for this really large bag. For $12.99. See us at Walgreens. But here on Bargains by Belle, I'm just asking for $5. And we'll take a look what the sodium is. The sodium is 10 milligrams. 10 milligrams. And one of the other things that I like is it says Dove Silky Smooth Promises on the inside of the label. It's called Promises because there are motivational sayings. So to inspire and motivate, help you feel connected. So inside each one is a promise. I only have 2 of the Dove dark chocolate and almond. Case good to serve. Everybody welcome Casey. Chocolate. Okay. So one or both. One or both. 2, please. Okay. Here's the other one, and now I am sold out. Thank you. Okay. Next, I want to show you these gorgeous pillow covers. I showed these once before, but I have decided to lower the price to just $5 tonight. They are a gorgeous red, and look at the gold gilding of this brocade fabric. And let me show you how they work. You just open them right here. You stuff them with a bolster. You stuff them with fiberfill. You stuff them with absolutely anything. And then there are these two pull tabs. And I have to tell you, even just the pull tabs are pretty. And then you gather it like this, and that's going to make your bolster. You see, even when it's filled and gathered, you can still see the beautiful design on it. And for those of you who are saying, that's pretty and all, but I'm a matchy-matchy kind of person, so I'd need one for each side of the sofa. I'd need one for each side of the bed. Well, I do have two available. If you're a matchy-matchy person, I got you. I'm a matchy-matchy person. So when at all possible, I do try to get things in twos just in case you have that mentality, because my mom did and I do as well. Oh, now I see you were like, well, thank you so much. So it makes it so easy, Casey, when somebody tells me exactly what day they want to be invoiced. And then as soon as they get their invoice, like you did, you paid right away. So that is just being an ideal customer. And to anybody else who's watching, if you want to pick your invoice day, you can. If you don't pick, then usually I pack on Wednesday and invoice on Thursday. But I am glad you set it up on whatever basis. If you ever want to combine 2 weeks instead of one, you can. So I am flexible and reasonable. If anybody even needs a payment plan, I can do that as well. So don't say a Southern Belle isn't flexible. So, any interest on these beautiful bolster covers? Really upscale and refined, gorgeous material. And we are so glad you were here, Casey. But feel free to just socialize and chat. You don't necessarily have to bid or buy things. I appreciate when you do, don't get me wrong, because that's why we're here. But we also like you for you. Okay, last call on these pillow covers. Okay, we're going to pass on these then. Let's see what else we have for $5 Friday. Y'all let me know what you might like to see. That always helps me out. Okay, these I was selling for much, much more. It is a felt Easter wreath. I started them out at 10 and I went down to 7 one night, but tonight going down to 5. And this is one of the most unique wreaths that I've ever seen, because from a distance, it just looks like a pretty word Easter and some cute little butterflies and bunnies and flowers. But look up at how they are ingeniously crafted. Just gorgeous with the way they have manipulated and folded the felt. And also, you'll see on Easter, it is these to $5 because after all, it's only a month until Easter. So I want y'all to be able to have these and display them and enjoy them. And I know sometimes we think, oh, a wreath has to have flowers. It has to be poofy with ribbon. But you can have a wreath that is manicured as well. So this is different. Maybe you have a guy or a husband that says, I'm so tired of all that foofy stuff. Well, here is one that is subdued, but yet still pretty. It has kind of a crafty look to it. Okay, last call on this wreath. And for anybody saying, oh, I have a double front door, I would need two matching ones, I've got you. Or I'd need one for the inside of my front door, inside of my back door, because some of y'all may not want to put them out in the rain, and I can understand. I've got you there too. So I do have four of these. This would even be a great gift to give somebody. Okay, we're going to pass on the wreath. Next, at the $5 price point, I've got an Easter garden flag. It's got beautiful Easter eggs. There's a butterfly, a cute little chick. It's going to measure 18 by 12, which is the standard garden flag size. So that's going to be the first one. Here's the second one. It's a gnome. Look how cute, 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 cute. On the side, it says welcome. And look, the gnome has ears. Look at that. Cute, cute, cute. And you'll see some tulips. So that's going to be the second choice if you're looking for an Easter gnome. And then the third choice, let me open it up real quick. This one is your typical bunny that says Happy Easter. Some birds. So those are your choices. All $5. And they're folded up differently in different packages. Aw, thank you for the fleur-de-lis of encouragement. I appreciate that. Okay, anybody need an Easter flag? Hi, Anna. Welcome. Okay, last Easter flags. We've got a bunny. We have ears. And we have some eggs, flowers, and remember, you can still order things from the replay. Okay, next I have a 5-piece eyeliner set. It's called All Is Bright, and it says Defined Looks. And it says automatic eyeliner, no sharpener needed. I love when the no sharpener is needed. And here you'll see a tutorial in how to use it, which is always handy. And you'll see the colors in which it comes. And for some reason, they named the colors Noble, Nebula, Nouveau, Nifty, and Nocturne. Now, I don't know why they couldn't have used the actual color names. I guess they thought they were being all fancy. Okay, Maria's in for five for a 5-piece set. Anybody want to go up to 6? And I like that there's multiples here so you can work with different looks. Also, I like to keep one of these in my purse because it seems like eyeliner is the first thing that wears off. So that's the thing that I'm always like touching up first. Well, let's count this down. And I do have multiples of this because I thought this was so great. I bought a bunch. So we are sold to Maria. Many Maria wants. And then we'll see if anybody else wants a 5-piece set. After all, eyes are the window to your soul. So defining your eyes, playing up your eyes will keep um, people's attention. Eyes. I bought 7, Lisa. Okay, Maria's going for 1. Anybody else? 5-piece set. Anybody else? Okay, Lisa's also going to go for 1. Anybody else? Okay. Next, I have a 2-pack for $5. And this is a combination of lip scrub and lip mask. And in case you're saying, ooh, that's gross, I don't want to rub chemicals against lips because then it's going to taste yucky and ugh. Well, it's not going to taste yucky. Why? Because the lip scrub is scented like gummy bears. Right there, gummy bears. And the lip replenisher with collagen in it is scented like cotton candy. So this way you can scrub and exfoliate all of that dead skin from winter. After all, if you're trying to like peel it off with your fingernails, you can accidentally rip off a little bit more. So this is a formulated scrub and replenisher, and the smell is fantastic. Oh, and that's right. Lisa's previously bought one of these. I'm so glad you like it. Okay, Maria's in for 5. Anybody want to go to 6 or second choice? And I do have multiples of these. These make a great gift for men, for women. Everybody has lips. Everybody wants their lips to be soft and supple and kissable. And plus, if you've got dead skin on your lips, your lipstick isn't going to go smooth. So in order to get your lipstick on smooth, you need smooth lips. And this will help you. Okay, we're sold to Maria. Let's see how many Maria wants. Well, Lisa, as we say down here, we say kiss on both cheeks. Mwah, mwah. Because we have that kind of a European sensibility. And I think in New York and LA, they do too, where we kiss on both cheeks. Of course, most of the time, for women, it's more of an air kiss that way on somebody's cheek. Okay, we are sold to Maria. If anybody else wants one, I still have more. Okay, next I have a kit of masks, but these face masks are fabulously scented. The first one is grape scent, then orange, blueberry scent, pineapple scent, peach scent, and pomegranate scent. So if you like fruit flavors, if you like that feeling of the tropics and the Caribbean, here you're going to get 6 facial masks in this set for $5. That is not even $1 a mask. And of course, y'all know how these works. After cleansing the face, you apply the mask, leave on for 15 to 20 minutes, remove the mask, rinse, and dry face gently. Super easy peasy. and great scents. Once again, it is grape, watermelon, blueberry, pineapple, peach, and pomegranate. Okay, any interest? All right, we're going to pass on that one. Next, $5 for choice. I have these beautiful long drapery tie bags, and just look at the shine on this. And it comes with two tassels on the end of each. This is a set of two. I've got solid gold, or for those of y'all who are my purple girls, I've got a gold and purple combination. So it's $5 Friday. So choice of our gold and purple. Beautiful tie backs for some curtains. After all, some of you may want to let the sunshine in. I was going to say, who has red curtains? Although red. If anything, I was thinking that you had red curtains, Lisa, but it might be more burgundy. At least I've seen you in your videos sitting in front of a burgundy curtain. Okay, well, I don't want us to argue about this, so I'm going to move this aside. Sorry, didn't mean to start a controversy. Okay, next, how about a piece of art? Who likes shells? Who likes a beach theme? Look at the beautiful swirls here, and you'll see it's a gorgeous piece of art, and it's on a nice wooden stand, very secure. So if you need a little something that reminds you of the beach or of a vacation you took, the aspiration of a vacation yet to take. Okay, Amy's in for 5. Okay, any interest in this beautiful sculpture? Would look so pretty on somebody's mantle anyway. There's something so sculptural about it too. And at $5, it is absolutely affordable. Okay, we're going to pass on this then. Next, something else I didn't get to on my wings. Turn the light out here. I have these 4-piece fairy kits. And so it comes with a little fairy house, a little fairy creature, and some fairy accessories. That's the first one. We'll call that the fairy in purple. We'll call this one the Fairy in Pink. She's got a little flower house. She's wearing pink. She's got a little bird bath and she has a little sign welcoming the other fairies. So these are the two kits to choose from. Let's see if I can go down here. Put them both in. There we go. $5 starting beyond. They're both pretty in their own ways. Similar but different houses, different clothing, different accessories. I know a lot of people set up Christmas villages. Does anybody set up a little fairy village for spring? Okay, last call on these fairy villages. Okay, next I have a wind chime. The camera. And here's the little chimes on it. Here is the beautiful peacock. And it's got beautiful ombres of colors. Look at the little hearts that are made into the feathers. And you'll see the feathers have pink and gold and green to them. It's got a nice secure hanger here too. Brand new with tag. So looking for $5. It's just as decorous or even more so than it is charming with sound. And the light is just going to reflect off of the metal and the beautiful shine that it has. Okay, last call. Oh, thank you, Amy. Okay. Next, brand new in the box, I've got a set of 4 of these tall popcorn containers. These are acrylic, so you'll be able to wash them and put them in the dishwasher. Each one is about 7.5 inches tall. You're going to get a set of 4. So if you make a big microwave popcorn bag and you need to divvy it up so that you get some, the husband gets some, the kids get some, everybody has their own container. Or maybe you put popcorn in the bottom and then everybody puts their own candy on top. Or maybe you drizzle your popcorn with caramel or chocolate or something like that. These are great containers. I was previously asking more for them, but I thought I'm going to bring them back on a Friday and just reduce them to $5. I've only got one Sayat. So, okay, Maria's in for 5. Anybody want to go for 6? Remember, you're getting all four. And they are reusable. You can just wash them out and reuse them again and again. Well, let's go ahead and count this down. Oh, Amy's already on top of it. Love it, love it. Okay, we are sold. Let me pack this back up in the box. Okay, thank you, Maria. Everybody congratulate Maria. Now, for those of you who have a car, I've got two different choices here. The first choice is this huge cleaner. Here's the size of my hand. Here's the size of this cleaner. And I'll tell you what I like about it. Let me just take it out of the bag for a second. It has this convenient place where you can put your hand. So you can see how much bigger than my hand it is. But if you get carpal tunnel trying to hold the sponge and your hand's just tired, you just slip your fingers in here and then you wax on, wax off, wax on, wax. Okay, sorry. Um, Shout out to Sherp and his classic movies. Anyway, this is super great to wash your car with. Now, this is made for cars, but there are no cleaning police. So if you decide you want to clean those long doors on your shower with this, they're not going to come get you. Or you decide you want to clean your fence with this, nobody's going to come get you. There are no cleaning police if you use this for something else. But this is made of chenille, so this is super duper soft. But I just love that you can just put your hand through here. And also this side is soft and spongy as well, in case you want to use this side to clean something. So this is the first option. And I will measure it for you. It is 10 inches. 10 inches. The other option, by Armor All, one of the leading makers in car-related items, is disinfectant wipes. After all, our hands are dirty. You know, we'll use some hand sanitizer before we eat or snack in the car, but we've been out shaking hands and then we touch the steering wheel. Maybe we check a dumpster and then we touch the steering wheel. Maybe we've, been touching merchandise in stores and then we touch the steering wheel. So we don't think about how many germs get on our steering wheel and our gear shift and the windshield wiper indicator and the radio and everything else. So here are wipes specifically for the car, because after all, you can only use certain products in your car. You can't use baby wipes because baby wipes are formulated with particular things for the skin. So they make specialty wipes that you can only use for your car. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad y'all got that movie reference. Yay. It just shows you how old I was, that I was a kid when that movie came out. Okay. So $5 either for a big package of the wipes or $5 for this huge chenille cleaner. Two different options. Okay, last on these car items. Okay, we're going to on these. Next up, for the low price of $5 here on $5 Friday, I have beautiful ceramic pots. Here's the first one. It says oink, 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 oink. And this is a faux distressed look to it, by the way. I don't want y'all to think anything's wrong with it. It's just the way they made it. It does have a faux succulent in the back. If for some reason you don't like faux succulents, then just pluck it out and put the plant of your choice. But look how cute he is, totally ceramic. Or if you prefer, I've got this cute little sheep. And just look at the geometric swirls. So pretty. And I love that they all have these little feet, which make it stand up. Once again, a faux succulent. So $5 for your choice of the pig or the sheep. Come down here and get closer. See if y'all can get a good look at these little sweethearts. And after all, if you don't have a green thumb, faux succulents are the way to go. If you're giving to somebody who is super busy, like a new mom, she won't have to water this, or somebody elderly, they won't have to get up and water this. So it can be a great solution there too. Maybe somebody even has a pig or sheep as their favorite or spirit animal. Okay, last call on this one. Okay. I always say Jesus is the reason for the season, but he is also the reason for the Easter season. And this comes in two pieces. Here's the base. So I don't want you to think it's broken. It disassembles for shipping. And look at this beautiful cross and look at these studs. The studs remind you of the nails that were painfully driven into the flesh of Jesus hanging on the cross. After all, if they didn't put the nails into the arms, eventually with gravity, the nails would just rip through the flesh. And when the flesh ripped enough, they just fall off. So that's why they put multiple nails and one in the feet too, so that there was no skin tearing through and them just running away deformed. And I have to tell you, I love the look of studs in furniture, and I've never seen studs on a cross before, but it so reminds you of what our Savior Jesus went through in order to save us from our sins, to be the ultimate sacrifice so that we don't have to sacrifice animals like they did in the Old Testament, because he was the ultimate sacrifice. So looking for $5 for this epic cross that does disassemble for easy shipping. And after this, I'm going to have two big craft lots. I don't normally do lots, but today I am going to. Just a way to sell more. So last call on this cross. And this cross is not just for Easter, it's for any time. It's a show of faith. It's a remembrance of the great sacrifice, the inspiration and motivation that Jesus is. Okay, we're okay. $5 for the craft lots. Here's the first one. It is 3 of these monster spools of ribbon. So in here, you're going to get a bright yellow, sunshine yellow, you're going to get a deep royal purple, and you're going to get an emerald green. So you're going to get this bag with all three of these massive spools of ribbon. That's going to be the first option. Okay, second option is my mother had this big sack of all of these threads in every possible color. Some are on spools, some are on, I believe this is pronounced bobbins. I may not be saying that right. And you'll see that there's even specialty sewing scissors in here. I see. Not sure y'all can see the specialty sewing scissors. There are some needles in here. Just the needles, I'm sure, are probably worth more than $5. 10 needles. So needles, thread, bobbins, spools, sewing scissors. So those are the two craft lots, looking for $5 for choice. All right, Maria's in 5. Anybody want to go up to 6? Looking for 6 or second choice. Otherwise, we're going to count this down. Okay, we are sold to Maria. You can just say ribbon or thread or both. Okay, she is taking them both. Excellent. Okay, next I want to show you these gorgeous earrings. They have a red center to them, but what I like about them is angel wings. Angel wings with a red interior. So looking for $5. I got 2 of these. So they kind of look like a heart, but yet it's really angel wings on the outside that are surrounding a beautiful red stone. So looking for $5. Okay, last call on this one. Okay. Next, speaking of angel wings, I've got this silver tone pendant, and you'll see it is also angel wings. And once again, they too form a heart. They might remind you of a guardian angel or somebody you loved that has passed on, that you now think about them looking down from heaven upon you. So I love that the angel wings make a heart. Looking for $5, starting beyond. Okay, last call on that. Next, I have a 8-pack of lip balms. 8-pack. So that's not even $1 a piece, and it's by Marvel. So you'll see all of these cute superheroes, from Hulk to Captain America to Black Panther to lots of other ones, and each one has its own scent, own flavor. So I'm looking for $5 for this 8-pack. Okay, Maria's in for 5. Okay, we are sold to Maria. Well, I know we haven't been going that long, but I see our numbers are dropping a little bit tonight. And we do have an auction tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So let me thank my moderators, Lisa M. Adventure, Maria Garcia, and Amy Who's Your Diver, for your help tonight, your moderation, your making the list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope to see everybody back tomorrow night, and you can still order from the replay